What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Take That. As we continue through the second disc of the Progressed album 2011, thank you as always to Michaela. And for those who didn't know, I recently did the first Robbie Williams solo reaction and what will be an adjacent deep dive to this one, so if you're interested you can check that out. Nevertheless, we are up to Love Love on the second disc. I wonder about the repetition. I wonder if there's actually some qualitative distinction being made where Love Love is on a scale beyond regular/singular love. I wonder whether it's in the context of the rhythm and melody of the tune. Perhaps it allows a particular phonetic and syllabic sequence. Nevertheless, it is, of course, a repetition, and that could function both semantically and musically. Let's see what it is in practice. This is Take That. The tune is Love Love, and it's from the second disc of their double album, Progress 2011. Another top tune, and one that kind of has a similar electric energy as Kids. And again, I am going to do a full watch along of their concert at the Etihad Stadium. I reacted to one part of it. I reacted to the performance of Kids, but my plan is to do the full journey of that. And again, some of the things I had planned like for the end of October were delayed or postponed in part because of the stupid thing going on with my YouTube, which I am reasonably confident is in the very final stage, and within the next few days I should have my YouTube back. If you're seeing this on YouTube and if you weren't aware of what's happening, this might be mystifying, but yeah, my YouTube channel was close to being disabled because of a ridiculous and frankly fraudulent series of copyright strikes which were issued by someone who has no connection to the content they were claiming. Nevertheless, the point is, my plan was probably to have already done that Take That concert watch along by this point, but it will be coming in the near future, though it will definitely be on Patreon. So that's where people are seeing this as I shoot this video. But if you're seeing this on YouTube, that's something that's going to have to take place over on my Patreon, so I encourage you to check that out. In any case, I'll say, number one, beyond just the association my brain made with another tune of theirs I'm very fond of, there is a danceable energy to this one, definitely that steady beat, though also some wicked grinding kind of electronic sonics, but also some melodic flourishes and a alternation between more intense configurations and then airing out a little bit and getting a bit more spacious, not necessarily sparse. It's not like it becomes minimal in sections, but it does go more intense and less intense in sequence over the course of the tune. I enjoy the lyrics and the title phrase, love, love. I think the chorus was something like, why don't you teach your heart to love, love, and give it all away? Why don't you teach your heart to talk, I think? And again, love, love being the refrain. But yeah, the idea that, and I think there was a line like, we're not long for here, or something like that. So just looking at those lines, the sentiment seemed to be something like, we're mortals, we're not on planet Earth for a long period of time, and so if you are going to feel, if you are going to find love, show it to other people. And again, that might not even be romantic. That could be in terms of, loving your fellow humans, or, finding passion for something and loving it and doing it to your fullest emotional extent. Though it could, of course, be about romantic love and relationships or familial love and so on. So I feel like those phrases you could take on some different levels, maybe multiple levels. But yeah, I got this sense that, we are ephemeral in the grand scheme of things. We don't last all that long. So if you're going to do something, if you're going to feel something, you got to teach your heart to love, and you have a finite amount of time to do that. So you might as well begin to speak that language, get your heart to talk that language, and give it freely, give it to others. So maybe I'm missing the thrust of those lines. Maybe there's a detail that I didn't pick up on. But there were other lines that already ambiguated a bit for me. Like, there was a line near the beginning about, it's going to take you down to earth from the promised land. Okay, so promised land, that could be seen in a supernatural light, or it could just be, the realities of life and emotions and so on. They're not utopian, so you're going to be sort of drawn down to this. But again, if you're going to make something of it, maybe you have to teach your heart to love and to accept what is there and what you can do and what you can feel, what love you can give away. And then there was a later line that, like, same thing, kind of like taking you down to earth from the motherland, which, motherland, your place of origin, whether you're seeing that as like a country or a nation state or a culture or whatever. But yeah, motherland typically means like the place from which everything, or you specifically, sprang. But in regard to that first one, there was another line about like going down to the center of the earth. So again, those could be figurative, those could be metaphorical, but I don't quite know how to synthesize those or marry those with the lines of the chorus, which gave me a sense again about like teaching yourself to feel and to let that feeling out and to live it while you are here living. So yeah, I don't quite know how all the lyrics stitched together. Obviously, I will look forward to any insights from Michaela or others who are familiar, but yeah, I really enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the dynamic nature of the production and the sequencing, the chronology, and any tune that has that kind of electric energy and kick drum. And in fact, like right at the beginning, I was like, damn, that kick drum like really has some stomp to it. It was really forceful and powerful, especially with those gritty electric sonics around it. So yeah, like musically it caught my ear, lyrically it has intrigued my brain, and vocally I like the way they played it. So another top tune from these guys. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.